Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, 22nd day of July. Here we go. First of all, let's talk about making havdala in the 9 days. You know that during the 9 days we said to you that you're not supposed to have wine or grape juice. But when you make havdala at the end of Shabbos, that of course is stepping back into the regular week time. So can you drink the wine or the grape juice of havdala? And the answer basically is there are different ways. Some people say no, don't drink the wine or grape juice of the havdala, rather give it to a child. If someone really young drinks you make the borei pri hagafen and he answers amen, and then a child drinks the wine or grape juice for you, that would be fine, and that is one of the solutions. But sometimes there isn't a child there to drink the wine or grape juice for you, so what do you do next? So some say that it is okay to drink the wine or the grape juice of havdala, because after all, it's not like just going out and having a cup of wine. It's havdala. And havdala is kind of like the way, Kiddush is attached to Shabbos, and I know that havdala is the end of Shabbos, but still, it's the ceremony that went with Shabbos, and therefore some say when you're drinking the wine for havdala purposes, it's fine. That's what some people will say. Others will tell you, nope, if there's no child available and you still shouldn't drink wine or grape juice, the next best choice is to have something that's a serious drink but isn't wine or grape juice, like beer or something like that. If you are using beer and it is allowed, just make certain to say the bracha of shehakol on the beer, because of course it's not a wine, and you don't say borei pri hagafen just because that's what's written in the havdala, in the siddur. If it's beer, then you do make a bracha of shehakol niyeh bidvara. So those are the opinions on that. Basically, grape juice and wine is an option, or grape juice and wine is an option for a child, or something like beer with a shehakol is also an option. Now let's get over to meat during the 9 days. We told you that it's no, of course, and you already knew that, but what about chicken? So generally, the halacha treats chicken the same as meat in this regard, and therefore, just like you shouldn't be eating meat products, you also shouldn't be eating chicken products during the 9 days. If there's someone who's weak, let's say a nursing mother, and has trouble sustaining all the energy she needs, or a pregnant mother, just based on dairy, then they could, speak to your rabbi, your doctor, but if necessary, then meat would be allowed. If possible, it's still a little better to go with chicken than with meat, because it's kind of like one step down in the sequence of how much of a meat it is. So if your doctor and or rabbi together tell you that you have to have meat for your health, check with them if chicken is just as good, because it would be a little better to be consuming chicken instead of meat during the 9 days. If you are having something like a potato kugel that is totally parv, all the ingredients of it are parv too, and the only thing that even resembles anything fleishiks in that potato kugel is that it was made in a container that is a fleishik container, then you're allowed to eat that potato kugel during the 9 days. It's true that it's officially fleishiks, and you wouldn't want to have that with a glass of milk, but it's unfleishiks enough. All the ingredients of it are not meat, and it just happens to have been cooked in a meat container. So in that kind of situation, we would allow that during the 9 days. If there's a little bit of meat in it, and there's the flavor of meat in that potato kugel, then we try to avoid things like that during the 9 days. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.